really, as a Potterhead, my head stopped working for a moment, but then I realized, oh, this is real, this is happening, it's my life from now. I'm going to Mount Holyoke College. It's in South Hadley, Massachusetts. Okay, so I finished my 10th grade from Vidyamoy Government Girls High School, Mymensingh, and after that, I moved to Rajuk Uttara Model College for my HSC, and that's where I finished my HSC from. So it's a liberal arts college, so I still have like 1 year to figure out what I really want to study. But for now, my options are, I've been really into biochemistry for the last few years. So I'm going to be taking a class in biochemistry, like an introductory class in biochemistry, and at the same time, an introductory class in computer science. Okay, so it was, I was kind of a bit nonchalant at first because the result, I applied in early decision. So the result was supposed to come around, I think, 6 a.m. And I tried to stay up late. And at the same time, my HSC exam was going on. So like I had exam in a few days. So I kind of tried to stay up till that time, but I couldn't. I fell asleep. Then I woke up around 2 p.m. And I was kind of really hopeless, like, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. And I didn't even tell my mom that my results was going to come out today because I didn't want to disappoint her. Then I was like, okay, fingers crossed, I'm not going to get it. And then I was very curious. Like, I kind of logged into my portal and I saw that I got an email that your portal has been updated. And I was scared, but I was trying to keep it under control. Like, I'm not going to react too much. It's okay. It's fine if I don't get in. And then I opened my portal and it said, congratulations. And I was like, no, it's not real. And I was like, no, it's not real. And I took some time and then I went to my mom and I very calmly, I told her, Mom, I think I got in. And she was like, what? What are you talking about? Show me the email. I don't believe you. And then I showed her the email and the video saying congratulations. And she couldn't believe it at first. She was like, oh my God, is this real? Did you make it up? I'm like, no, I think it's pretty legit. And immediately after that, I took a video and sent it to Shariar Bhaiya because he was kind of worried because it has been so long since the results have been out and I didn't say him anything. So he probably thought I didn't get in. But then he congratulated me and it was very happy. Like at first, I was kind of like stopped. My head stopped working for a moment. But then I realized, oh, this is real. This is happening. It's my life from now. And I'm kind of that person who likes to try out new things, a lot of things, because I mean, we have one life. Why not try everything? So in high school, I was very much into debate. I kind of started with it and it gave me so much confidence. And in my high school, there was like a student council thing. They would vote and choose a school president who would look over everything, like the cultural activities and the decisions that were being made. And I kind of went on and applied for that. And luckily I got it. And then I was working on like student policies, like what they needed, if they needed to fix anything. And at the same time, I was doing my debate, especially in my high school years. And then when I got into college, I moved to Rajuk. And Rajuk is like a hub for debaters, I think. And Rajuk College's debate club really kind of pushed me. And it really showed me that there is just so much to learn. So I kind of focused on that. And at the same time, from a very young age, I have been trained in classical music, Indian classical music and Rabindra Sangeet. So I always did it. Like music has been my sole inspiration for everything. And I kind of forgot three gold medals in Jatiyo Shiksha Saptah, which is a national competition for classical music. So that was kind of, I think, the pinnacle of my success. Yeah. I thought about applying on my own for a long time, for almost 1 year. I thought I was going to apply on my own, and I was trying to write everything. I thought it's going to be easy. Like, how hard can it be? But turns out the thing is very complicated because, like, if it seems too easy, it's probably very hard. That's the philosophy I understand from the US application. And then I understood that how important how I say things, how I introduce myself is to the US application. So Android really helped me understanding what my strengths and my weaknesses are. And they try to kind of accommodate me accordingly, like what I need to focus on and what I need to change and what I don't need to talk about. And I wouldn't have found that on myself, I think. And especially, I think they helped me the most understanding how to present myself, not just for US application, but in general as a person, and what my personality should be. Because I was very scattered as a person, like what am I going to focus on? What am I going to tell in my essay? Especially what am I going to talk about in my ECA list? And they kind of really help me understand that what are important things that I should focus. So that's how they help me. I think my strongest asset in my application was as I said before, I like to explore things. I think that kind of showed them that I'm open to new challenges, and no matter what it is, I don't see it as like, oh no, I'm not going to do it. I cannot do it. I try to do it. I mean, maybe I'm not going to be the best at it, but at least I'm open to try and take on new challenges. And I think that's how we grow as a person. Okay, so Mount Holyoke is not it's not like a huge school. It's a very small school. It's called one of the little Ivies, and rightly so. The academic environment there is so enriched, and I got to know about it from Adroit, from Sharia Bhaiya. And at first, I was very confused. Like, how do I choose a school? How do I pick a school? What do I look for? And I think Adroit really taught me that it's not important, like, if I got into a competitive school or a hard school. It's important if I got in somewhere where they will accept me as who I am, and they would be able to give me what I need. So Mount Holyoke really did that for me. I was attending the virtual events, and everyone was so friendly. And I especially spent a lot of time in their websites, in their alumni pages, like what are they doing? And a lot of people were mastering in Harvard, like going to PhD in Stanford, MIT, UC Berkeley, and that really excited me. Like, in my undergraduate, I didn't want to be in an environment that really overwhelmed me, and they kind of ensured that I could be in a small, safe environment. The class size, I think, is 1 to 9. Faculty to student ratio is 1 to 9. So I would be in a really intimate environment where I could get my personalized problems solved. So that kind of really excited me. And beside that, the campus is just so beautiful. And it's like so beautiful. It's like a Harry Potter stage. And that kind of really, as a Potterhead, that kind of really made me want to go. And it's an all-women's college on top of that. And they're very encouraging. Like, I talked with the alumni and the people I'm going with right now. And they're very supportive, no matter where you're from and what's your identity, what you believe in. They are very accepting, and especially they are very kind to international students, and the international student network is so strong there, and that kind of really made me excited to go to Mount Holyoke College. Yeah, I love the community of Adroit. Like, at first, when I was getting into Adroit, I was very overwhelmed. Like, wow, this is like very talented bunch of people, and I'm not like fabricizing it, like saying that it's good people. They are insanely talented, and I totally undermined at first how talented these people are going to be, but it was like I was friends with them. It's not like they're trying to pin me down, or they're trying to it's kind of a very competitive environment, but it's very friendly and competitive. Like, they're helping me get better on myself as well. And I love the community. We had like group chats, like hundreds of group chats, I think, and we would share memes and jokes. And they kind of really made the experience of applying to a US college less condescending for me. Like, it was fun. We were making jokes about being rejected, and like they were going to amazing schools, amazing achievements. They were like getting golds in Olympiads, and still they're very nice person, like at their core, and they're very helpful. They really helped me, and I think this kind of gave me an opportunity. Besides just getting into a good US college, this gave me an opportunity to make lifelong friends who are probably going to win a Nobel Prize in future. Like, I can see that happening. So I think this is a very good environment to be in. Yeah, of course I do, because a lot of people say that, oh, we're going to do it on our own. But I personally felt like that we don't have that experience. Most of us don't have that experience, especially being in Bangladesh. We don't come from a place of that much privilege that we know about US application. So we kind of have really so many misconceptions about it. And I think the most thing we struggle with is just like, rumors and things that aren't just true. Like they heard like bad things about stuff, and they kind of assume like, oh, it's going to be too intimidating. US college isn't worth it. And I think that kind of helped me. Being in Adroit, they really made me understand that it's not that I have to get into one particular college. I can go into anywhere and make my own life there. Like, I think that's a very important thing. They all of them need to know. So I think I definitely recommend to my friends, my family, everybody Adroit.